Okay, so we're examining the nosings on the stairs. The nosing is the same color. What's different and showing is underneath they had a piece of molding. We didn't remove it, but oh, there it is. They removed it in order to do the carpet. And so yeah, the stair nosings are good. They're the same color as the stair. Underneath shows a darkness from that blank spot that wasn't painted. And all of these risers, we will pass a light hand sanding over them to remove any of the crunchy paint. And actually the stringer on the sides has to be painted also. It shows where the carpet line was. We'll do that too. I'm going to paint all of this Benjamin Moore 01 white. So I'm going to paint all of this white, and I'll hit it with a primer first to make sure that everything sticks the way it's supposed to. And here's a close-up of the stairs. So the stairs are actually pine, and these floors are vertical fir pine. So they're a little bit different species, but similar in color, and they're in the same family, this pine and that pine, but they're as different as a, let's say a dachshund would be from a Chihuahua. They're kind of similar, but a little different. So they're the same species, like a dog would be a dog, but you have a lot of different variations of a dog, but these are kind of similar. And here we go. It's transitioning. This is the pine, and then this is the vertical fir pine. So they're different types of pine, but they're both pine. I hope my analogy makes sense. And yeah, here's the stair nosings. They are, even in the video, it wants to show it a little bit darker, but in person, you can see that it has the same color characteristic as the tread does. Even this one looks dark, but no, that's what's dark underneath. This is very, very, very similar, but the end grain does show up a little bit darker on some of them, depending. Like you could see this darker end grain here, and then it wraps around and becomes vertical, the grain there. So there's a little subtlety on the nuance of that. And along here, it looks pretty good, but I'm still going to put a piece of tape so we can have a crisper line. All right, let me talk about the carpet for a second. So if I were going to do the carpet, if we do it in block sections like I was calling it, we would send, boom, a straight run of carpet there like this, boom, showing whatever length there is on the sides. And then here we would put another block, and it would go basically here and end square, end in a square line, versus, and the same thing here, straight, boom, ending there. And well, the top landing, I don't know how we would do with a straight runner other than maybe just put one straight piece here, one straight piece here. We would put one straight piece here, and I think that would be it. But the sculpted method, however, using the sculpted method, I would follow usually like a 4-inch contour line from the walls. It gets a little bit farther at the doorways, but it would go like this, and then like this, straight along, boom, then 4 inches along here, and then 4 inches continuing, 4 inches along here, 4 inches, following the line of the spindles as if it was a wall, 4 inches. Then we'd make this curve and bring it to here. And it would go over the nose. It would go over the nose,
and then tie in. It would tie in with the rug as it goes down the stairs. So everything would basically have a consistent 4 inches, I think would be in a good scale here. 4 inches from the focal walls. In an instance like this here, it would maintain the 4 inches here, come down, and probably run a little closer to this wall. Or actually I could follow the jog there and notch it, and then 4 inches. So I think you get the idea. It just carries a consistent 4-inch border throughout if we do that. And that has to be hand cut on site and then brought back to the warehouse and bound by a separate provider. And they would use either a wide binding or a narrow binding, depending. Yeah, that's it about the carpet and the painting on the stairs. All right.